watching. This week, I can't decide which, format, stop playing with that. Welcome, Star Wars fans, to my Star Wars small screen update for June 27th, 2018. I'm Samuel the Hutt. Thanks for watching. There wasn't a whole lot of new information that came out in regards to Star Wars games or TV series, so I'm just going to be talking about some news that's not brand new, but it's not old either. First off, for video games, I'll be talking about Star Wars Rivals, a new mobile game. I'll also be talking about Star Wars Resistance, a new animated TV series for Star Wars. And then I'll also be talking about how The Last Jedi just came out on a major streaming platform. Stay tuned. First off, Star Wars is releasing a brand new mobile game for iOS and Android. They've released a lot of other previous mobile games, but this one's got me very excited because it is a shooter game. Other previous games have been much more strategy based, while this one is going to be a bit of skill, bit of strategy, so I'm very excited for that. It's not been officially released yet. We're not quite sure when it will be released, but it's soon. But I'm currently beta testing it. I've only played a little bit, but what I have played so far I like a lot. So I'm really excited to be able to get you guys more information on this. I'll let you know when I get a release date, but so far I'm very excited for this game. If you don't know what a cover-based shooter is, basically it's not like other shooting games where you just run around and shoot the enemies. This one's got a bit more skill to it, so you don't really run around. There's multiple covers or barriers that you can hide behind, and your character just hops from one carrier to the other, and you jump out, shoot the enemy, and jump back in. And you have skills, and you can trade out other heroes while you're playing. So there's a bit of strategy, but you also got to be able to aim. So that's where the skill comes in. And I feel like that this is going to balance those skill and strategy very well, which is why I'm so excited for it. So stay tuned for more information on that. Second, Lucasfilm is coming out with a brand new animated TV series called Star Wars Resistance. The previous animated TV series just ended, Star Wars Rebels, and right on the heels of its finale, they announced that a new TV series was going to be coming out, also being produced by Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni produced both the Clone Wars and Rebels, and he's going to be producing this brand new TV series, which takes place right before, or a few years before, The Force Awakens. What's really interesting to me is that it's not going to look like the previous two series. This is going to be anime inspired. Now that's a bit vague and doesn't give us very much, but all we know is it's not going to look like the previous two series. I'm very excited for that. But Star Wars Resistance is going to follow the story of Kazuda Kiyono, who is a young Resistance pilot being recruited to spy on the First Order. Now, we don't know if Kazuda is a boy or a girl. We don't know its age. So we know very little about the main character. But it's a young pilot. This series is going to have a lot to do about ships and stuff. Dave Filoni said that his grandfather used to work on old World War II aircraft, and that was always a big deal to him, so he wanted to bring that into a series. So this series is going to have a lot of flying and spaceship battles and stuff, and they figured that an anime-inspired art style would help display that best. I'm curious to see where that's going to go. But we do also know that two major castings have been made, such as Oscar Isaac, who played Poe Dameron in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, and Gwendolyn Christie, who played Phasma in The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens. They're going to make appearances on the show. We're not sure if they're going to be regulars, but they will be on Star Wars Resistance. This series is set to debut fall 2018. Make sure you stay tuned for more info, and I'll get that to you guys as soon as I hear about it. And third, The Last Jedi is releasing on Netflix now. It was just announced yesterday that The Last Jedi is going to be on the major streaming platform, Netflix. This is big for a lot of people who didn't quite have enough money necessarily, or didn't have the opportunity to purchase The Last Jedi, say through a DVD or Blu-ray, but they were able to have a Netflix subscription. So this is a big deal for them. Now they can watch that whenever they want. They can watch it on their mobile devices, which is a big deal. So for a lot of people, that was a big news. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Join us Saturday for the next episode of Tatooine Sons, a Star Wars podcast, where I'll discuss Star Wars Rivals with my brother BB Nate and my dad, the Bow Tie Jedi Guy. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can get all of our videos, including my brother's weekly Star Wars comic book update, where he discusses comics coming out that week and gives a review for each comic. May the Force be with you. We don't have as many bloopers this time. Can you even... Where's my lavalier? Oh, it's not going to pick up sound. There we go. Oh, that's gross. Nathan, what are you doing?
I'm sitting over here.
Why?
Because I can.
Welcome, Star Wars fans, to my Star Wars small screen update for the date that is now. What's the date? For video games, I'm going to be talking about the new Star Wars mobile shooter game called Star Wars Rivals. I should wait to talk about that thing later, the plug later. Oh my god. Welcome, Star Wars fans, to my Star Wars small screen update. It ain't an update, it's an update.